I don't get it with this basketball team, dude. I just don't. Somehow, this reminds me of that Orlando game back in December, where we had a 22-point lead and we straight up blew it. And they end up coming back on a very wild comeback. Yet somehow this feels just a tad bit worse. Because going into the fourth quarter, it was 77-71, right? And we had 2 points in. And the Nets started scoring, blocking, and they did everything they were supposed to do. And you want to know what's even worse, all right? This is an even worse thing than Orlando game. Because at least with Orlando, they are a darn good basketball team. Brooklyn Nets stink. 17-34 coming into this game. And somehow, some way, with the lineup with Jovic, Bam, and Kel'el Ware in the fourth quarter, they held the Miami Heat with 9 fucking points. 9 points the Heat scored in the fourth quarter. They were outscored in the fourth quarter 31-9. That is abysmal. Really abysmal by the Miami Heat. And I'll say this on a plus note. It's a good thing that I went to the game last time, because if I picked this game over the game in January, then I would have been incredibly pissed off, embarrassed. But thankfully, I chose the game to go in the one in January, the one that I put the vlog on, and the one with Vince Carter jersey went up. I didn't go over the Vince Carter thing last time because I thought I would have saved that for the video, the vlog video. But I didn't go to this one, and it's a good thing I didn't, because this game was horrendous. It started off good with their 11-0 run. Then the Nets came back. Then you got the lobs. I mean, the lobs were awesome. You lob it to Kel'el Ware a bunch of times. Then he had a really nice lob to Bam in the third quarter. Things were looking really good. And the Heat, Twitter, were quick to celebrate. We're going back to the NBA Finals. And since then, you were outscored 31-9. That's abysmal. Oh, and the game with not 1, not 2, not 3, not even 4. 5 technical fouls in this game alone. And 4 of them went to the Brooklyn Nets. You see why I'm saying this reminds me of the Orlando game back in December, ladies and gentlemen? Shockingly, none of them were ejections in this one. Not like the Wendell Carter Jr. one back in December. This is crazy. That you still somehow... This is... I can't stay it. I'm ready for this season to be over. In fact, I'm ready for the All-Star break. I hate watching this team play. I really do. I really do. It's not joyful. When they win, cool. It's still not joyful because you're still stuck in the 500 mark. Sometimes under 500, but most of the time over 500, and you go right back to even 500. You cannot get a good winning streak going. You cannot get a lengthy credit win streak going. You just can't. This game proves it. Where the game that the Miami Heat should have with ease, you don't somehow. You lose 86-102 to the Brooklyn Nets team. How is that possible? Like, really, this is the team that's supposed to be a playoff contender? Forget the NBA Finals, because we're not going to the NBA Finals. The playoff team, you expect this to be a playoff team that get absolutely destroyed in the fourth quarter by a team that is well below 500? The Utah game, you got absolutely crushed, giving up the most points in the NBA in the season alone. Crushed. Let me tell you who got the technical fouls, and 4 of them came in the second quarter. Okay, D'Angelo Russell got teed up. He was pissed off the fact that he got hit. No foul called. So that's one. Two, on the bench, um, was, I think it was Keon Johnson. So Keon Johnson got a technical foul as well. But Rozier ends up missing a free throw. The first technical foul, which was the third one in the quarter, was Duncan Robinson. It's the same thing with D'Angelo Russell. That he got fouled, no call. The referees were abysmal, and they're a quick trigger. They were a quick trigger in this game. You say something, you get teed up. So Duncan Robinson was guilty next of the technical foul. But then another technical foul happened in the second quarter. This one is was it Claxton? No, I think it was Watson. Let me find it real quick. I'm pretty sure it was Watson that had the technical foul in the second quarter, or if it was the third quarter. Either way, there was another technical foul issued to the Brooklyn Nets team. And in the third quarter, it was their head coach. So, yeah, 4 on the Nets, 1 on the Heat. That makes 5. And the Heat still couldn't get that done. The third quarter, arguably their best one. 24-18 third quarter win. And then the fourth quarter, abysmal. When does it end? I mean, honestly, when does it end? Why isn't Spoelstra fixing this problem, bro? I don't get it. All right, let's go with a box score, and I'm just going to call it because I'm frankly tired of talking about this game. All right, Duncan Robinson with 10 points with 2 3-pointers, 4 for landing field goals with 1 assist and 2 steals. Haywood Highsmith, nothing. No points at all. 2 3-pointers missed with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals on a block. This is more of a defensive game for him. Bam with 18 points for him. 1 3-pointer that he has made in the third. 7 for 14 in field goals, including the lobs and the nice ferocious alley-oop dunk. 3 for 4 in free throws with 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. Kel'el Ware has a double-double with 10 points, with 4 for 12 in field goals, including the amazing dunk, especially with that behind the back flip Terry Rozier pass to Kel'el Ware. This is a little bit after that the technical foul happened. That was a nice play by Terry Rozier to Kel'el Ware. But even despite all that, it does not make a difference. 2 for 2 free throws with 14 rebounds, so he has a double-double. 4 assists, 1 steal, and a block. And Tyler Hero, 15 points with 2 for 11 in 3-pointers, 6 for 22 in field goals. Just the 1 free throw, and I think that was that technical free throw later in the game because most of the technical free throws came from Terry Rozier. He's 2 for 3 in technical free throws, Rozier. But Tyler Hero, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. And off the bench, ironically, the best player of the game is Terry Rozier. 20 points for him, 4 for 8 in 3-pointers, 6 for 15 in field goals, 4 for 5 in free throws with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal and a block. Came in of nowhere. Brooklyn, Zaire Williamson with Zaire Williams with 8 points, 2 for 5 in 3-pointers, 1 more paint with 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Cameron Johnson with 18 points, clearly the best player besides D'Angelo Russell with 18 points, 3 3-pointers in the game, 6 for 12 in field goals, 3 for 4 in free throws with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Nick Claxton with 12 points, with 6 for 12 in field goals, 10 rebounds, so he is a double-double, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 4 flipping blocks. D'Angelo Russell with 17 points, 3 3-pointers, 5 for 15 in field goals, 4 for 5 in free throws with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block. And Keon Johnson with 11 points, 1 3-pointer in the entire game, 4 for 12 in field goals, 2 for 2 free throws with 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 flipping blocks. And then off the bench, you got Trenton Watford with 12 points, with 6 for 11 in field goals. And also 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and a block. You're not going to believe how many blocks this Nets team has. And majority of the blocks came in the fourth quarter alone. And this is where it baffles me. It perplexes me that you have Kel'el Ware, Bam, and Jovic on the floor, and you get blocked. Okay, the Nets So the Nets team, we have 5 blocks. They have a flipping whopping 13 blocks. And I can think of 6 of them, at least 6 of them came in the fourth quarter. Are you joking me? That's crazy. That is insane to me. It's so frustrating. It's just so absolutely frustrating to watch this team to be outscored that badly, out rebound so badly. And again, with Bam, with Jovic, with Kel'el Ware, you get out rebound 57-39. How is this happening against a Brooklyn Nets team that's coming in the game with 17-34? What? This is what I mean. I feel like this is worse than the Orlando game because at least with Orlando, they have the tools that they have. They have everything. They have the good players. They have a good coach. They have a good playmaking. They're a darn good team. Of course, they're going to come back. They are a darn good basketball team. Sure, they're not having the best of luck right now, but neither is Miami. This is the Brooklyn Nets team that is 17 games under 500. You get blown to smithereens in the fourth. How is this happening? It's beyond me. It's so bullshit. Oh, it gets worse. Done talking about this game for a second. You got the Boston Celtics next on Monday. If you can't beat the Nets, how the hell are you going to compete against the Celtics? Just how? Whatever, if Davion Mitchell's going to be part of the team, or Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, how the hell are you going to compete against the Celtics team? How are you going to compete against Boston? Just please answer that question for me. And also, it's followed up by the OKC Thunder team that is 41-9 right now, and followed up by the Dallas Mavericks. Sure, Luka has gone off to the Lakers, but I'm pretty sure going into that arena is just as hard even without Luka. So again, how the hell are you going to compete? It's so bullshit. All right, I'm done talking about this. If you like this video, somehow like the game. If you love the game, you're absolutely nuts unless you're a Brooklyn fan. Hit the like button, subscribe for content anyway, because Miami teams you guys are back. What he does, hit it right there with the entertainment you deserve, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.